It's Thursday, which is enhypen concert day.
Yes, it's 8 a.m.
So we have like a whole plan. We are now going to, we both just woke up and got dressed, and we have to go to the venue because even though we have VIP tickets, they are giving out like numbers that determine like when you can enter the venue to queue later. So we're gonna go and try to like get a number because the line there is supposed to start at 9. And then after that, we are going to like go eat and then go shopping. And then after that, we're gonna come back here and change and get ready to go to the concert because like once you have the number, I think you can start entering at like 2. And then basically like once we enter, I think we'll just like buy merch and then hang out inside the venue, and then like soundcheck starts at like 5 or 5:30 or something like that. And then we're just gonna like stay in there until the concert starts at like 7:30. Yeah. What is the breakfast place that you wanted to go to?
Canela Breakfast Club. One of my coworkers was just like, I went there in 2019. It was the best thing I've ever had in my entire life. I still think about the monkey bread. And there was a spicy drink that he got that he really liked, but I forgot the name. But he was just like so insistent on trying, and I was just like, I trust your opinion. So I'll make Alicia come with me, and then we'll go try it.
Okay, review of Canela Breakfast Club also. We have our enhypen numbers. We went at like 8:30 and then people were actually lining up. And then we were there for probably like an hour after that because some other stuff happened. Like apparently someone had a seizure, so that was like pretty scary, but because of that they like delayed giving out the numbers. And then at the end it was a lottery, and so there were some people that were waiting there for a long time, like not maybe overnight, but like came early in the morning to try to get like lower numbers and stuff, but then they just ended up handing out numbers like a lottery, so there would be no like running and pushing and stuff like that, so they were kind of mad.
Personally, I prefer that. I don't know.
I think it's safer in general, but they should have like said beforehand that it was a lottery before people went to wait, because then I would have been pissed if I actually did wait. Yeah, so that was like a little bit messy. And then we left the venue and then like are planning to go back at maybe 3, like after, because we already have the number, so we just have to like check in then. And then we thought about it and then realized that if we go at 3, the concert's like probably until 10, so we're not gonna have time to eat dinner, so now we're at Target buying snacks. And the candy is just called this. I got Pringles, and this glows in the dark.
No way.
And it's sour scream and onion.
Mine is just original. It doesn't glow in the dark, but I like original, so it's okay.
Tomato soup, grilled cheese, monkey bread, crab cakes, my chai latte, spicy juice. I don't even know what the real name is. Yeah, okay. It's maybe 12-ish, 11 some. No, it's 12 now. It's 12 now. I think that both of us are like really tired for undisclosed reason. Unknown reason. I think we're just going to take a nap or hang out for a bit and then just try to leave for the concert again at like 2 or 3. Yeah. Okay, we're at Wintrust again. I bought a picture of the baby.
It sounds like it's actually really because it's like a little bit off.
It sounds like it. The pre-soundcheck soundcheck.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Anyways, it's freezing cold, so we're gonna take photos really quickly and then wait inside until the line starts going in for VIP. And then the line just went by like the numbers that we got earlier.
We're waiting in line outside because they're not letting anybody in until 4:30, but it is super cold. I am dying. but we will be warm soon. sitting in a hotel lobby waiting for the Uber. Lighting here is hella good, honestly. We should finish the vlog here. I just saw enhypen. What the fuck? At first, I was like, at soundcheck, I was like, Jay looks so skinny and skeletal, and I'm not a Jay stan anymore. And then after a while, I got used to it, and then I was like, never mind, I actually still really love Jay. And then when they did Bless Curse, I was like, wow, I'm really obsessed with Jay. Other thoughts, I feel like Nikki is just an icon and a legend, and he's so good at dancing. Like, he's so good. And also, I'm very convinced that he completed my finger heart like this. And the girl next to me too, because both of us had Nikki pickets. So we were like holding this up to him, and he actually completed it, and then he like pointed and then like gave us a thumbs up.
I feel like he was really good at interacting with the audience. Like,
yeah, Nikki was a legend.
I feel like he was the best at like just like looking around, being like to like everyone
He did
he saw.
it to me. Wow, maybe I become a Nikki bias for this. So I was most impressed basically by Nikki. Thoughts on everyone else?
I thought his song was like, I think he's the only one I really kind of dislike, but I like him more now because it seems like he studied hella hard to like learn English, and then
everyone's English was greatly improved. Yeah,
there was no translation.
Yeah, I think like there was some parts where Sunu and Sunghoon said stuff in Korean maybe, but I'm not totally sure. But everyone else had really good English. Also, back on the topic of Heesung, I felt like he had such insanely like fuckboy energy during the sound check. Like, what was that about?
I feel like it was the whole thing, honestly. Just, like,
yeah, but like at sound check, I was like, wait a minute, Sunu?
I thought Sunu was so cute in person, and just like naturally he'll be like.
Sunu's actually just a straight up adorable person. My opinion of Sunu also up. Sunghoon, low-key, I just like
boring.
Yeah, I don't feel like he did anything, or maybe everyone else was doing so much that I could not pay attention to Sunghoon at all. Yeah, I just couldn't pay attention to Sunghoon that much because I was really distracted by everything else going on. And then Jungwon very adorable too, honestly. But I feel like not to the same degree as Sunu. Jungwon's pretty cool. He's a good dancer as well.
I thought Jake was like very excited.
Yeah, Jake kept speaking like a lot of English and jumping around, and he did a lot of good crowd interaction as well. Yeah, and then he was like constantly like pointing out people in the audience and like reading the signs and things like that. So that was like really fun, and obviously Jake like spoke a lot of English and stuff like that, so he was like having a good time. Yeah. Also, I was dead when they were like, what is the Chicago like thing to do? And then they were like, it's Chicago Bears, and they kept doing this, and then Jungwon literally said,
it was so funny. I think it was like when Heesung kept on doing it, he's like,
yeah,
I don't even know this thing, because they were like in Atlanta, you go like this.
I think because Chicago has a team called Cubs or Bears. Yeah, so they kept doing Bears. They Aegyo-ified it.
I'm a fan though. I really like that they did this and kept on doing it.
Anyways, overall, honestly, like so fun, like 10 out of 10. I have nothing else to say.
For me, I think it was mostly fun just because we were so close, and I could, for like majority of the concert, I could see pretty well. But I think like their vocals, like I don't really like at the end of the concert, I wasn't like, oh my god, they're so good at singing. I was just like, wow, they're really close. I feel like I
thought they were really good at dancing. Also, the singing, I mean, they were pretty good live. I don't feel like I heard anything totally weird or off.
It was kind of hard to hear clearly.
Yeah.
Where we were standing, like,
but like to me, the thing with enhypen is not like necessarily the singing, it's like the performance and dance, and I was like, wow, very satisfied for that. Yeah. Also, we were... Yeah, Pass the Mic was so hype. It was like unbelievable. The location thing. So basically we got in at like... I think they were supposed to open the doors at 5. We didn't get in. They didn't start letting people in until 5:30. And then I don't think we got into the venue until 6, but everyone else who was in like VIP sound check thing was like just rushing up against the thing. And then we thought that we were pretty far back, but honestly we were like pretty close overall. We were maybe like 4 or 5 rows of people behind us. And then like as the concert went on, I think people just like ended up getting closer naturally too. So by the end, honestly, I had like a super clear view. I was upset earlier because I forgot my glasses at home, but I could see everything literally.
Very close.
And I felt like my videos and pictures and stuff are like really clear, which you'll probably see in the vlog also. But yeah.
Admit, I think I was really annoyed when I was recording. I could tell like my elbows was kind of like touching her head, and I was like trying to like move it back. And I mean,
it was a little crowded, yeah.
Yeah,
but
and I know like the girls behind me were tall, so hopefully this kind of excuses it. But I was definitely like holding my phone up to like escape all the like sea of phones that were recording. So like the phones were here, and my phone was like up here. I was trying to be smart and do that, but
yeah, that's the only thing you can do.
At least I admit to it. But at least my recordings will look really good, you know? My phone literally ran.
I tried not to record like too much, but probably it's a lot. I was trying to also enjoy the performance too at some parts. And also, very shocking thing, we saw 2 fan sites.
Oh yeah.
And one of them, I don't think we should leak it, but one of them was a J one and one of them was a Jungwon one, and they were like there together. And also, I recognized the J account.
I mean, you can't like tell. So can I show it? I thought it was
maybe
so
just airdrop me the photo and I'll actually just put it here or something. But like, yeah, they brought in these ginormous cameras, absolutely crazy. And then you could hear randomly sometimes like the snap, snap, snap shutter sound very fast when they were like taking high quality pictures. They also recorded a lot on their phones and things like that.
One of the girls had like a Samsung Galaxy S22 or 22.
And it looked really clear like on her phone. It was pretty amazing. And then, oh yeah, so I wanted to say that the J fan site that we saw, we also saw them like on their Twitter, on their phones and stuff. And that was an account that I've been following. So I feel like I also met like a celebrity that's like besides seeing enhypen, I also met a celebrity.
Yeah.
I was shook.
I think in the beginning they got a little paranoid because like when I realized like they were like with the cameras and I was like, oh my god, look, the girl like turned around, she kept on tapping her friend to like
they
kind of
noticed,
signal that like,
they noticed us for sure.
But we weren't gonna snitch or anything. I was just like, damn, that's like really cool. I've never seen that.
I think they realized by the end that we were like chill with them and just like excited to see them, because at the end that fan site that was taking pictures of Jay like said bye to me too. Yeah.
Wow. They were
oh my god.
Really close. They got like really like maybe 2 people past us, 2 rows of people past us.
Yeah, because everyone kept like moving up naturally as the concert was going to. In conclusion, I had a really iconic day. I saw Jay, I saw a Jay fan site. Nikki completed my heart.
I felt like we were
literally
so close
best
that,
day
like,
ever.
They probably definitely made eye contact with every single person in VIP. Like it felt like they were just like looking so close. Like,
yeah, Jay kept saying that too, that he was like, I can see everyone.
I feel like you can kind of tell because when we look at the other like levels, the seated thing, you can see.
Yeah, you can see.
So I'm guessing it's like the same for them because I doubt like the stage lights would be going to their eyes to like block the vision or anything.
Oh yeah, another random thing that I wanted to say is Jay was literally like in front of me for 60% of the concert.
Yeah, because like most of
he literally was just always standing in front of me. I have so many great Jay pictures because of that. He's obsessed with me.
Another comment. I think there's too much confetti because at one they like blasted it like bajillion times, especially in the second half. But one of the last times that they did it, I remember I was recording and like my camera was covered because it was like a fucking like sheet of confetti that came over.
I think it was also because we were sitting in the front. Also, every time they had confetti, I just like stuffed it in my pocket. So now I have a lot of confetti. And people were like collecting it at the end too, for whatever reason. I feel bad for littering now. Okay, it's okay. I liked when there was like one random like fireworks display.
Yeah. It seemed kind of sporadic.
Yeah.
Like things just appeared at random times.